Hello, my lovely spectators. Didi here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to my studio. Welcome to my take on Twinches. So today is July 10th, and so this is the fourth video coming out today. Yes, 4 videos came out today because I fell behind with life and doctor's appointments, etc., that I wasn't really feeling it like when I came home to kind of do a video. So today, catching up. Hope you've enjoyed. Today is the official July 10th one, and so let's figure out where we're going in our book today. Our destination is going to be page 45. If you're doing it, get something with a lot of text on it, a text heavy page. Our detail or our focus item is going to be a squirrel. Okay, I don't have a squirrel, so if you don't have it, just put it to the side, pull on something else, because you know what, this is not meant to be stressful. A deer. God, I don't have animals. Why I don't have animals? And I'm gonna be forced to do something with this one. A compass. Okay, I could do a compass. All right. A splash. It's gonna be colors that we have to incorporate. So let's just grab from here. Mint. So a minty green. Okay. And the shine is going to be, let's see here, embossing powder. Oh my goodness. Okay. No worries. I got this. I think I got this. Okay, so text heavy, no, page 45, compass. We have to use some mint and embossing powder. It's funny because I just got embossing powder the other day. So so now at least I know where it's at. Let's find page 45. Well, 45 is a fabric page. Okay, that and embossing, I don't know what, I don't know. But this is just the base. We can emboss on paper, not a problem. So we're definitely going to look at that. Okay, so we've got our burgundy-ish color with mint. Mint is like a green. So I'm gonna need to go and look at that for a moment. I need to have a moment thought. I need to think a moment. So I'm gonna put you on pause. I'm gonna go gather up the supplies and I shall be right back. Okay, so I gathered up a few things. I have some embossing powders I'm contemplating using. Well, no, I have to use. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I found this stamp set, which is Al and Create. Unfortunately, I missed the name on it. I don't know. Usually I put the name on the paper in here, and I just have the number 117. So I don't know what this stamp is called. But it has a compass, and I tried stamping it on here just so that you could see. It's part of a compass. It's not a full compass. And this is the closest thing that I had to mint. So Ocean Breeze. On here, it gives it more of the green color so that it kind of falls along the mint. So I'm going to stamp 8 of them out right now. And then I have a couple of ideas in terms of, I think the color goes nicely with the burgundy background. So I'm not really upset with that in any way, you know, like that it was a burgundy background. So we're just going to stamp all of these guys over here. Okay. And then we're going to figure out the embossing. So I'm going to stamp on one side and then I'm going to stamp on the other side because I don't need the full paper. I'm going to do some paper tearing and some embossing and all of that good stuff. So, and okay, and then here. Okay, so we're done with that. The stamping is not perfect, but that's okay. It's distressed. It's a distressed situation. So my ink pad is going to go away. Let's see here. I had this. This was drawing my eye. I wonder how this will stamp on the fabric. Let's try. So we're just gonna take this out. Let's move these out of here for a minute. And we're gonna play with the fabric for a second. So So I'm gonna take the black archival and we're just gonna put some of the stamp in here. And then we're just gonna see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hopefully you can see. All right, there's some stampage happening. The stamp on this, it gives me the map lines. That's the vibe that it was giving me. So that's what I wanted to kind of have. I'm not gonna go too crazy, just a little stamp like that. Okay. And it's just background, it's just background. Okay. And I know that I'm stamping my table, but that's okay. I'm also gonna have to get the heat gun because if we're doing embossing, we're definitely gonna need a heat gun. So that's gonna be something I gotta dig up from over there on the side of me. There's a trolley with a bunch of stuff on it. Okay. And this is the last one. Okay. Hopefully you've been seeing that. Yes. Okay.
What you doing? What?
The same thing I was doing like 10 minutes ago when you
like,
asked. It's a different one. That's all.
I'll stop for no reason.
Just wiping off the residual for now. Okay. So we're going to put this guy back. What? I'm doing my Twinchie, my take on Twinchies. Okay? Can I? May I? Thank you. Can you stop interrupting? Because I'm not editing, so. Alright. So let me put this one away. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, of course, attach this to that. How fabric tack probably. But I need to do some embossing. So we've got our compass, we have our mint with the card and everything. So let me just start by at least cutting the cards down the center part. So there's one for each situation. And then the embossing powder. So I have 3 colors that came together in a set from Wow. This is, I don't know, vintage turquoise, Turkish coffee, and oopsie, tarnished brass. Not sure how they look, but we're going to play with them. Let me get you the details. Wow Trios. Ancient Orient. That's what that's called. Okay. Okay. My heat gun is over here. So let's pull that out right there. Of course, I'm going to have to kind of, I guess, mute the volume when it comes to that. So what I was thinking was that I wanted to kind of give it like underwater, that it's been, what do you call it? It was, you know, because of that whole thing, like buried treasure. I don't know. So I'm just kind of cutting around this a little bit, right? So we're just gonna have something like super simple. Like this and like this. That's gonna be all that it is. Okay, so let's cut off these pieces so we have the jagged edge, because the compass is broken. And then I need to be able to emboss, so I'm gonna emboss the edge a little bit. That's where I'm gonna add that's where I'm thinking to add the embossing. Okay, so we'll see how that works in a second. So we're just gonna make a rounded about shape and stuff. Okay, so and it's gonna be like one of the simplest of ones, I guess. Ooh, oh no, maybe if I knew where things were. Well, I know where things are. I just can't get to them as quickly as I would like to. I mean, I could put you on pause and stuff like that, but maybe I okay. Oosh. Okay. Make sure we have all 8 and I don't throw one out by mistake. We'll see. I'll do this in the trash. Okay, almost, guys. Some quiet time while I do this. Oh gosh. I don't know what to talk about, guys. What do you want to know? What do you want me to babble? I guess I'm just like not in a babbly kind of mood today. Okay, let me throw out this stuff and we'll go from there. Okay, so on here there are numbers. You really can't see them, so I don't know if I should put it this way with that line going like this, this way, the line going like that. I think I would like this line situation here. So let's orient those like that. I just want to see for a minute how that looks. Okay, all right, not bad. I am aware that some of these are not the same. They don't all look like they're two. I think it was just a rough cut of 2x2, but that's cozy enough. It's cozy enough. Okay, so I want to add some of this, but first I do want to ink these. So let me get the inky poopy. Ooh, so I want to ink them in black. Where is it? Where is my black? Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to use my archival. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to pick up all the ink from the top. Okay, I'm just going to give it a light. A light is turned it black. I like it though. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Okay. Almost. Okay. Just contemplating how I'm going to incorporate this, the embossing. Okay. So my inking is done. I don't need the ink pad. I don't need my dauber anymore. And we're going to now think about what I'm going to do here. Now I do have some of these guys. These are embossing pens. So on one side you have like that, I guess. Is there a different side? Yeah, so they look the same. Don't know why. I'm thinking to add a little bit of something on this. Just a little, I don't know, something. Just don't know which, I was gonna say which flavor. No, they don't taste like anything. They're not for your flavor, for your mail. So yeah. So let's see. Not Turkish coffee. If anything, vintage turquoise might offset the blue there. That might be pretty. The brass also could be very pretty. So let's plug the skin and we're gonna freehand it, guys. We're gonna freehand it. Okay. Oh, so many things, so many plugs, so many lights. 1, 2, There we go. There's our lighting. I'm so sorry. That just caught me off guard. Yes. I feel like there's not enough going on, but then it's like maybe they don't need to be so overly done, is what I'm thinking. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Ooh. Oh! Okay, I don't know. Maybe. Well, let's play. Okay. I'm looking for. What do I want? I thought I might need tweezers, but you know what? I think it'll be okay. It shall be okay. I do need a piece of paper to put underneath, so let me move them all over. And we're gonna bring this over here. We're gonna have to do one at a time, so I will be fast forwarding at some point in time this video. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of freehand a couple of spots. I need a something. I need a pick. Yes, it's been a minute since I have done any embossing. Okay, so we're going to try this. We need to heat this up, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to mute. I mean, I know how to mute. Okay, so just a little accent like that. Okay. So you know what? I think I'm gonna put you on pause. It'll probably be easier than to try to mute, and I don't want you to see me burning myself. So I'll put you on pause. Okay, so I'm back. So like I was thinking underwater kind of whatever thing, but and I saw this, which is the potato bag whatnot. So I was just like, let me add a little piece of that, like netting, you know, fish netting, fisherman something or other, I think, you know. Or I actually found these guys, which are cute, but I don't know if they're in line with what I have here going on, which is little sea creature-y kind of things. So like a shark. I think it's too cutesy. Yeah, and this was for my mermaid journal, which is probably where these might wind up because they have the nautical. They have a nautical vibe without having a nautical coloring. So we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna take a little bit of this. So let me just cut a section out of here, because you know this is one of the things that my hubby, he constantly brings me when the potatoes, you know, come in. Yeah, take off this little piece here. He puts them away where we keep ours, and then yeah, so let's get 8 pieces out of this. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right, so there we go. So we're just gonna like layer this under there and let it peek out a little sparkle, that's all. So we're gonna do this right here. So we're gonna do, okay, let's take the fabric tack out and let it do the job for both things. Okay, so it's gonna put a little fabric tack across. We're gonna add our little meshy thing, and then we're gonna add our compass. So it's there, you know, you see it. It's very subtle. Just then add a little layer of something. So let's get through these.
Tags tags and pockets, flips and folds, washi tape and stories told. Paint and stamps begin to play. We craft the stress and doubt away. Yo sono gli artisti, sono 26. Con papel, con glue, con style. No perfection, just expression. Got our pages of confession. Don't sit back and watch the show. My lovely spectators, let's create.
All right, so this is our 45 was our burgundy layer. Compass was our focal, which we have the compass stamped in mint color on a minty-ish greenish background, and we used embossing powders to give a little bit of a worn texture from under the scene. This compass piece is found, and yes, let's give it a minute or so. Let me put these cards back. So after each time, I'm just letting this we put the cards in the back, and I'm ready to go for the next time because I put them backwards from what I already did so that I don't repeat anything until absolutely necessary. But there are 72 cards and only 61 backgrounds that I'm planning to do. So yeah, so we've got plenty of give and take, and if we do wind up having to go through again, so be it. That's fine. It'll be on a different base with a different texture. Okay, so I'm gonna move them over here for a second. Okay, some of them need a little more time on there. That's okay. Okay, just want to wipe here a little bit, and I'll do a full-on clean later. I just want to bring the book over so we can put them back. Okay, so these were page, what page was it? I didn't write it down, guys. What page was it? 45? Was it 45? Yes. Okay, let's finish doing that first of all. I remember the rest. 45, we had to do a compass, we had to have mint, and we had to have embossing powder. Okay, whew, keeping track. All right, so here we go. We're gonna place our little compass scenarios right here on the page. Across from our sugar skulls from the other day. And there we go. Alright, so they are in. They kind of feel like the moon, but when you look up close, you can see the details. The stamping is kind of like ghosted. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Until the next time, ciao ciao. Bye.